Hi, I'm Eric, and I will be going over our project proposal introduction. We decided on creating a web application which will allow users to share a list of mods, which is short for modifications of video games that enhance their gameplay. Users will be able to browse posts of these mod lists, as well as create comments on them as a reply. For user convenience, users will need to register to keep a list of favorite mod lists and share information about themselves with user profiles. Now, an example of how we would store these mods would look like this. We'd store the mod ID, name, link to the mod itself, the game it was made for, its category, and a description so that we can query this within our application. We will now discuss the ER diagram we have designed for the project.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I'm here today to present our group's ER diagram. Now, let's start with the main focus of the website, which is the posts. As you can see, each post references at least one or more mods, because it has a total participation constraint. However, mods can be featured as in many posts as they would like. In addition, posts are a weak entity of the user, so that's a total participation and a referential integrity constraint. So each post must be referenced by made by exactly one user, but a user can make as many posts as they would like. In addition, a post can be favorited by as many users as would favorite it, and a user can favorite as many posts as they would like. In addition, posts can have comments. So a comment is a weak entity of post because a comment cannot exist without a post. In addition, there's a referential integrity constraint to the user because a comment must be made by exactly one user. Now, if we look at mods, we decided to go with a global ID instead of what we were doing with a lot of the other ones, just because we didn't necessarily know a good generalized or specific key that could be made for the mod. But a mod is made for exactly one game, and a game has a key of the name and release year because it's very unlikely for a game of the same name to be released with a game of the same name in the same year. If we look at some of the other keys that we have here, a post has a title and then also has the strong entity's username because it's expected that two users might post the same title, but it's not expected for a user to post the same title twice in their post. In addition, comment has a partial key of comment number, so if you have a reference post, it's comment 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Now we'll move on to the requirements section and see what we have for that.
Hello, I'm Jacob, and I'll be explaining how we met the requirements. Our application is most similar to the social networking application example from the specifications document. This is because the bulk of it consists of user-generated content, which means it'll only have readable content if users play an active role in adding to the database. It has parallels to sites like Reddit, since all of the actual content, in our case, the mods, will be found from another source and collectively gathered to the database. There are positives and negatives to this. On one hand, if a community of people is established, it will grow quickly. But if not many people take to it, there won't be much of a database. It is data-centric, since the functionality of the application is for users to post information about mods and other users to query that information so they can find good mods for their games. Interactions that occur frequently between two entities are users creating a post, users commenting on a post, and users favoriting a post. Some of the use cases for this application are: users search for mod lists through posts. If they think the mods they see are good, they can download them using the provided links. The post should contain the computer specifications of the poster so that a user can check how good the poster's computer is. This is important if the user is downloading a mod that can be intensive to their computer, since it allows that person to compare his computer quality to that of the mod list poster. The meat of the application is the user posting what they think are the best mods, so that other users can view and share those lists. Another functionality is the comments of the users, so that users can provide feedback on the mod lists that other users post. In addition, users can favorite mod lists and reference a mod list they use, so that they can re-download those mods or share them with a friend. All of these functionalities are the data-centric read and write piece that were specified in the document.